Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Lacuna. And in the last episode, Neil had tracked the sniper and their accomplice here to Matuna Harbor. And thanks to some wiretapping from the neighborhood Karen, we now have two names, Zora and Boit. Now, we need to get up here to this door, but as you can see, we're kind of blocked off. We were able to use the registry and Miss Grindle's previous knowledge of the building to find where we need to go. So it looks like we can actually go into this room, potentially. The key won't fit. Fair enough, so we're going to have to go check the rest of the harbor district. And I figure none of these are going to work. Yeah. And we're definitely not going to head into Mrs. Grindle's. I figured that would be unwise. The floor plan of this building. It shows the new way the rooms are numbered. Alright, cool. So we have to go into 33. And unfortunately, doesn't seem to be any other... Oh, there we go. Never mind, I stand corrected.
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap, although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Isn't that always the way? Checking for smoking locations. We also need to help out that sailor from before, right below the boat shop. Hey, we got an arrow pointing that way. I think that's going to lead to the apartment. Now, before we do that, though, and it's kind of very handy that there's a glowing green arrow. Let's see what the rest of this place has in store for us, if anything. Nothing? Alright. We need to try and find the red herring. Provided it even exists, because it's a red herring. Okay, so none of these are going to fit. And we are currently there, so we need to take the fire escape down 2 floors. Now, I'm going to head up here just because... Oh, hi there. Entirely different section. Sorry, we're closed. Interesting. I wonder what this place is. It's got a lotus blossom. I believe that's a lotus blossom. Alright, I believe we head all the way down here to the bottom. Yes, indeed. Uh-oh. Check the room. Good man, Neil. Please don't have a bomb on you. Hold on. I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you going to do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course. Here you go. What's your name? I'm Lila. Are you hurt? I don't think so. I'm just very sore. And my wrist burned like fire. Alright, Lila. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Let's go ahead and say Lila instead of Lila. Alright. Medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck, she was in here, and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here. Is this your apartment? Yes. I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror, like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. I doubt she knows why. When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and I saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. She must have some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why she would try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important. Except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side at an escort agency. So you, I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients, then. You think? I mean, it could be I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been in here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something? I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name? Address? It was all on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. Well, my boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary. Leela, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Leela here for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? And babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, man. Leela, how do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. Which we have already been there. Yeah, come back as soon as possible. I really hope that Gary doesn't swerve us. It may give off that kind of vibe. This would be a good opportunity for him to do that. Just checking the garbage. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Oh, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Leela. Leela, a sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept, but mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I'd like to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Look, I can go and come back in with a court order. It's going to be a whole thing. Much harder to hide than you just telling me right now. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have the contract right here, see? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointment she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? I don't think we have much of a choice. I'll talk to her. What's her name? Sheila Nowak. I'll see what I can do. But even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay. Fair enough. Tell her we're good if she goes to the client she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you, and don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Savians. Their unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through that big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you got too far, and the wrong direction. Be back soon. Please stay put. Interesting. More hoops to jump through. So let's go ahead and, if it's right below us, let's go ahead and assume that it is 7-3. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's that area that we saw that had the lights come on. Aha! We're figuring it out. Wait, what was the way... Ah, it was this one. Gotta go the opposite. Here we are. Good evening. I'm sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? And what do you want from her? I would like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge, and I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. Or Anthony. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. And you're trying to force me to go back? Let's see what the reasoning is. I'd like to know why you won't work for him anymore. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if... Mr. Thompson is forcing you to do something you don't want. No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on Themis, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gara. That's why I've been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you'd have saved enough by now? That's none of your business. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me.
I didn't do anything that is against the law.
Alright, then tell me.
I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancelled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to work to Thompson at all, actually.
And you didn't find that suspicious?
Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. It wouldn't be the first time.
You said she wanted you to cancel all of your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that?
Oh, only one yesterday. I got my friend Leela to fill in for me.
Leela, huh? Who's the client you were to see?
He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now.
Is he someone important?
Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing.
Please tell me who that client is.
I don't think I can do that. Thompson would kill me if I give out the names of our customers.
It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger.
Okay. I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson.
You did sign a contract.
You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering. But my parents... I suppose you know that Savians have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Savient university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Femis leaves tomorrow morning.
Let's bend them laws. Alright then. I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone.
Oh, thank you so much. You wanted to know the regular's customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center.
Liam? Alright. Do you know his exact address?
144 Rampart Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend.
I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you, and good luck at university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell.
His middle name.
It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Ooh, we're gonna have to make some choices here, guys. Ooh. Okay, well first let's talk to Thompson. Why are there searchlights? I don't think I noticed those before.
So, how did it go?
I'm sorry, but Sheila won't come back.
Mr. Conrad, I'm sure you're joking.
I'm not. She's not coming back.
But she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law.
Listen, Mr. Thompson. Oh. Heavy-handed. You will leave her alone. Forget about the customer I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I'll come up with something to have her place searched, or have your place searched. I'm sure you won't risk that, will you?
Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agency. We're closed at the moment.
Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. We went more closed fist than open palm there. Okay, we have to talk to Gary. Yeah, that's our objective. We don't have anything else really to do. I am somewhat curious, though. Oh, never mind. Hey, Gary. Sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead.
Yeah, was it worth it?
It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently, the woman that tied up Leela had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer.
Yeah, Leela told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from.
The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment.
Well, wait. Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl?
I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her.
Well, how do they know that he'd pick an alternative and not cancel altogether?
Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular.
And how did they know it would be Leela?
I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted.
And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman?
I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Seems like an entirely different operation.
Any idea who the Escort customer is?
Okay, we're gonna be stupid here. We're gonna trust Gary. Here's the kicker. I think it's our chief.
What?
The customer's name is Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area.
No, I need to call HQ immediately. When did she meet him?
2 days ago, I think.
Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority.
Copy that. See you at HQ. I kind of want... Ugh.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
I'm going to trust my partner. Like, he is very rough around the edges, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's on the take. Okay, she's alive. Thanks for helping me. And the medics are here. Cool. I had this thought. I was like, when we're gone, is he gonna shoot her? You know, no witnesses, no... Let's make sure that we're not, you know, being particularly paranoid. We're being quite paranoid, actually. Still no red herring. Haha. We'll keep on looking, just in case. We got this area. We already got our smokes. I'm hoping that it doesn't come back too hard on us for... Oh, another chance to light up. We just... Yeah, I don't think that Thompson's going to do anything to Sheila. At least I hope not. I figured out of all the people to kind of go closed fist. It's like Jade Empire. You have open palm and closed fist. And we're just going to keep on smoking. Wonder who the cigarette companies would be here in the future. Hopefully all the ones that we currently know now are very much not in business. Oh. Enter the train. Something's about to happen. We're getting a call.
Hi, Neil. I just wanted to remind you to check the perp's boat. The harbor is right on the other side of the train station.
Thanks for the reminder. I'll have a look.
Take care.
Oh, so that probably unlocked this section now, huh? Oh, so it did. Cool. Well, let's, Sir? May I ask what you're doing at Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with TSW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. And what about law enforcement? Right. Well, if you tell me the idea of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Berta. Its ID is 220190. Let me check. Right. That one's docked down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Just please don't touch the other boats. Cool. Objectives are updated. Detective smokes have been procured. And here's the red herring. Huzzah! Yeah, the beer here's the best in town. Not that anyone really talk in that accent, but... well, maybe they would. Excuse me, sir. Let's break the ice. How much to rent a berth in this harbor? It's $50 a month. $500 for a year. Pay for it. Okay, I'll pay for Ed. Why not? Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. You? Well, I guess you'll be the type of customer management is looking for these days. I'm not renting the spot for myself. I'll send you the details about the new tenant. That works too, I guess. Hello? Neil Conrad here. What? Who is this? Neil Conrad. I'm the CDI agent. We spoke earlier. I don't know no CDI agent. You asked me to help you with your old spot at Matuna Harbor. I arranged it. You're good to come back. You what? Look, if you're making fun of me... I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Today seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You heard that, old lady? We're going back. How about in return you tell me all you know about that guy who stole your friend's boat? Right. I noticed the feller when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a knife like it was butter. And those are big-ass ropes, I tell you. Tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Could it have been a wig? Yeah, or a wig. Whatever it was, he was bald underneath. Are you sure of that? Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Great, thank you. Anything else you can remember? No, look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and neither's my memory. That's all right. You've been a great help. You have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will. That is very freaking important. Hold on. Sheet? It's ongoing, so Banny's murderer is actually bald, so we continually upgrade this as time goes on. Also, I think he lost his violin case, and now he would have a cut arm. Oh, I love how the case is changing. Alright. Digging this quite a bit, guys. I hope that was money well spent. But we will go ahead and leave the red herring and continue exploring the docks at the beginning of the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.